Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and today guys, we're going to be taking a look at Gyarados Gallade. I just saw Rampage, my boy Negan was in it, and I just had to make this video. And I also asked if you guys wanted to see it, and we're going to showcase this deck because I like it. It's a fun deck to play. It's very unique. It's a very crazy deck. I think this is a very crazy deck, just how it works, how it operates. So let's take a look at the deck and what it does. So obviously, your main Pokemon in the deck is going to be Gyarados with Venting Anger. For a single DCE, you do 50 damage for each Magikarp in your discard pile. So you can have a total of 4 Magikarps in your discard pile. So you can do 200 damage max. With a Choice Band, you do 230, which one-shots Zoroarks and Gardevoirs, which is pretty good. Now, unfortunately, in Standard, this is a pretty bad attack because you can only max at 180 damage because you would need a Magikarp in play. But in Expanded, we have Archie's Ace in the Hole, which allows you to put Gyarados on your bench and have 4 Magikarps in your discard pile to do that 200 damage maximum. So Archie's Ace in the Hole is one of the most important cards with this deck. And it's how we're going to get Gyarados into play to do the crazy plays with our Magikarps. We even have a good Magikarp now with Submerge. Not like it matters, but it is, important to note, if you end up starting with Magikarp, it does help you against Buzzwole and stuff like that. But yeah, we have a lot of fun things going on in this deck thanks to Venting Anger, Archie's Ace in the Hole, and having the 4 Magikarps. Even this artwork's kind of funny. The Magikarp's like getting chased down by a robot. But there's another partner in this deck that you also get into play via these Archie Maxie cards, and that is going to be Gallade. Now, Gallade we see quite a bit with Maxie CIN and Baltric. Gallade is important right now in Expanded. Not only does it one-shot Zoroarks with that Sensitive Blade attack, it also has an amazing ability which can help you with consistency, and it's also just a good backup attacker. So overall, Gallade is a very solid card, and we will use Gallade as our backup attacker in this deck with Gyarados. If we play against Zoroark, we'll be fine because Gyarados can take out Zoroark pretty easily with Choice Band, but Gallade will just put the icing on the cake, and Gallade will do some work. And we've got 2 of these guys, and those are the main Pokemon we Maxie and Archies for, just Gyarados and Gallade. And we have a few other cards in this deck. Obviously, we need to start with Pokemon, because you don't want to start with Magikarp. So, we got Tapu Koko. It's a great starting Pokemon, just got Free Retreat. It also has Flying Flip, which is just a really good attack to have to be able to spread damage on the board. Though it's not really that, big of a thing to do that, it's just nice to have a Free Retreater in the deck, is the way I see it. We do play one Oricorio. Obviously, Night March is very popular. This deck against Night March is kind of awkward, so Oricorio will help us against Night March. And we have that, Supernatural Dance. We got our 2 Lele's for Wonder Tag. Very good ability when you need to go Maxie Archies. We do play one Oranguru for the Instructability. Now, at the end of the video, I do say that I would like to throw in the new Ultra Prism Oranguru with that Resource Management attack. I think Resource Management is really good in these kind of decks that burn through cards really quickly. So I would definitely try and find room for another Oranguru with Resource Management, but we do play the Instructor Oranguru. One of the reasons why we need some draw support is we only play 4 DCEs. That's all you need. You need DC to Venting Anger. You need DC to Sensitive Blade. So yeah, and we got our 1 Shaymin. Shaymin can be great in order to also try and pull off the Maxie and Archies. So those are all the Pokemon in the deck. We'll go into the items now. We got 3 Acro Bikes. Acro Bike is another one of those cards that can help us pull off these Maxie Archies plays. 4 Battle Compressor. Obviously, you need Gallade, Gyarados, Magikarp. Sometimes Archies and Maxies in discard pile. So Battle Compressor is how we pull that off. See, there are fun ways to play this than just play it with Night March. 1 Computer Search, another card to help us pull off these Archie Maxie plays. This deck does play 1 Energy Lotto. One of the reasons why it's in this deck is for that effect of getting an energy card. When you only play 4 copies of DCE, it does matter. When you Maxie and Archies, you only draw 5 cards. You might whiff the DCE, so Energy Lotto helps you get that DCE. We do play 3 copies of Order Pad. Another great card. Flip a coin of head, search your deck for an item card. This is pretty nice because you can play Order Pad as a way to get like an Ultra Ball or a Computer Search to thin your hand down to pull off the Maxie Archies plays. 4 Puzzle of Time, another great card in this deck to get you cards back in your hand. You can get back your energies, your important items, stuff like that. Very good in this deck. Also, it does help with the Maxie Archies plays as stated before. We do play 1 Rotom Dex. Probably the reason for this is because if a Magikarp is indeed in your prizes, you have no way of really getting that out unless you take prizes. So Rotom Dex is one of the ways we can try and get Magikarps out of our prizes. There's cards like Gladian, Town Map, which let us see our prizes and take something out of it. Well, Town Map doesn't, but Gladian does. You get my point, right? So Rotom Dex is here to help us do that. We got 1 Special Charge, 2 DCEs. We need to get our DCs back. We got 4 Trainer's Mail, another great card in this deck. You can Trainer's Mail, which is really good if you have a puzzle in your hand and you need to find the other piece. You can use Mail to get you an item you need to thin your hand down. So, very important card. We got 4 Ultra Balls, amazing in this deck when you need to thin your hand down. We got 4 Via Seekers, again, another amazing card when you need to thin your hand down. Or, what am I saying? You get my point. Use Via Seeker to get Maxies or Archies out of the discard. Don't know why you thin your hand down with this, but there. We do play 2 Archies in the hole for the Gyarados, and 2 Maxies Hidden Ball Tricks for our Gallades. I think 1 Maxies Hidden Ball Trick is really all you need. I don't think you need 2, but if 1 Maxies gets prized and you're playing a Zoroark, it can be a little tricky. You'd have to rely on Gyarados and Choice Band. And we got 1 N for, Disruption Draw. We got 1 Sycamore for that draw. We got 3 copies of Choice Band, actually. I don't know why I have the reverse holo one. I need to play all 3 secret rares. Rips. I actually just recorded the video too, so yeah. I didn't have all 3 Choice Band secret rares in my deck, but we do play the Choice Band. Again, it lets us do good numbers with Gyarados' Venting Anger with the 4 Magikarps. 1 Float Stone, Oranguru would, really appreciate the floats. And we got 4 copies of DC for our energy. And this is the Gyarados Gallade Maxie's deck. It is a very crazy deck. It's an insane, crazy deck. We're going to try it out on PTCGO, and we're going to show off how this deck operates and how fun it is to chain Archies with Gyarados and try and just wreck everything with Gyarados. So I'll see you guys in a minute with some matches. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's get some games with our Gyarados Gallade deck. I want to see how we can do with this deck today. And let's see if we can get some decent games in with it. Looks like our first match might be up against Greninja. Greninja could be very interesting because it is, of course, one of those decks that you don't really take many prizes on. I think it's definitely a Greninja deck. Now, thankfully, there are some advantages we have. We do hit good numbers, thanks to Gyarados and Gallade. 130 Gyarados can take out most things. So, we'll be okay, hopefully. So, we'll see what happens here, if he's playing Greninja or not. But let's see. It is not Greninja. Alright, it looks like he is playing something else. So, I would say he's playing Archies, but obviously he's not, because there's, no executes. He probably is just playing a Blastoise deck. I have no clue. So, he does play the Skyla, and he plays the Dive Ball. Probably going to get a Squirtle is my best guess. But, these type of decks we can beat pretty easily, because we have Gyarados, which can take one-shots. We don't even need all the Magikarps to do so, which is good. We'll see if he has a turn 2 Gyarados, or turn 2 Blastoise, though. It's kind of what I'm scared about. But we'll see. We drew a Battle Compressor. We will play it. We will get rid of Magikarp, Gallade, I think. Play the other one. Sorry if you can hear noise, by the way. My dog is in my room, being very loud. We'll get rid of a Gyarados, Magikarp, and I think we'll also get rid of a Archie's Ace in the hole. Do I want to do anything else? Don't think I do. I think we'll do the Acro Bikes first. Shoot, we have to take one or the other. Not the greatest, but I think we can afford to lose Puzzle. We can do this. Probably just grab Shaymin. That's fine, yeah. I will put DCE on, He might not get the Blastoise. Magikarp may survive the turn. So I feel safe risking it. Alright, we do have Archies, which I think we will go for. Just gotta make sure I'm doing this right. So we can Computer Search. I could do Maxies too. But I think Archies is better. I think Gyarados is just better in this matchup. So we get rid of N and Ultra Ball and play the Order Pad. Go from there. So we will probably just grab Tapu Koko, because you never know, could come in handy. Doubt it. Choice Band. We'll play the Order Pad, and we will do Archie's Ace in the hole on Gyarados. Obviously, we can't evolve that Gyarados quite yet, but that's fine. We will Archie's Ace in the hole, get Gyarados into play. Almost clicked Magikarp. That would have been hilarious if I clicked Magikarp. Would have been done. And I think we'll pass. Could retreat, actually, into Koko. But, you know, if he knocks out Magikarp, that gives me more of an advantage. We'll see if he even has the turn 2 Blastoise or not. But if Magikarp goes down, so be it. That'll just make Gyarados be even stronger. Oh my gosh, he had the rare candy. But he's going to need 3 water energies. We'll see if he even finds it. But we can take him out, and we'll be all good. And that'll be the goal. So let's see. He's going to do... Okay, well, thankfully, we can knock this out if he doesn't put another Keldeo down, because this is a supporter for the turn. So we're definitely going to take out this Keldeo, most likely, and then we can finish off Blastoise for later. Kind of annoying that he just had that perfect hand, but whatever. You know, Magikarp kind of wants to be in the discard at the end of the day anyways. I could go for Gallade if I want to, but I think I'm going to hold off on that. We're going to need to get multiple Gyaradoses in this match, I think. But, I mean, we take out Keldeo next turn. Blastoise will definitely not... I mean, he's going to need, like, a ton of energy. He's going to need a lot of energy. He's going to need... Oh, I think 9 energies to knock me out? Yeah, he's going to need 9 energies to take out my Gyarados. So we'll see if he even gets that. Okay, I didn't really want to draw a Choice Band because we may need it, but it's fine. We'll do this. Okay, so we do have a Maxie's here, but I think we just try and take the knockout. So I think I'm going to grab Battle Compressor. Probably get rid of Oricorio, Rotom Dex, and Maxie's. I'm actually going to play the Choice Band on Shaymin, just in case we ever Sky Return, we can keep that Choice Band, I guess. And there we go. Beautiful. I can actually even get a Magikarp back, or I can get the Archies next turn. I think I just go for Archies next turn. Venting Anger, 230 damage, just like that. Gyarados does work, and that's the beauty of this deck. You can pull off crazy stuff like that. We have another Archies for next turn, which is good. Though I might want to get the Magikarp back just in case. But this Blastoise will not knock me out. He's gonna need, again, like, he's gonna need a lot of it. He's gonna need 9 energies to take me down with Hydro Pump. There is a Master Ball. Oh my god, please don't have... I mean, Keldeo also needs quite a few energies. I think he's gonna need... He's gonna need 5 energies, I think, to knock out Gyarados, right? 20, 70, 70, 90, 110... 140, 150. Yeah, he's gonna need 5 water energies to KO my Gyarados with Keldeo. He's gonna grab Manaphy. Okay, that's fine. That's, you know, if I do want to go Gallade, that could be an easy target instead of having to focus on Keldeo, I guess. That's good. He's gonna attach to Blastoise. He's probably gonna retreat because he probably wants to keep his Blastoise in play because he needs it, but gives up Manaphy, loses 2 prizes, and that is pretty big. He does drop a Tapu Lele, unfortunately. That will help him quite a bit. Unfortunately, the Manaphy does actually let him retreat, so we could see Gyarados go down, but I pray he doesn't get 5 energies and a Keldeo off of this. That would make me very annoyed, and I will probably cry after that. But we will see if he pulls it off. He's actually going to do Deluge, so he does have more energies in his hand. He might attach to Lele. Does, yep. He's got to pray that Gyarados somehow lives the turn. I mean, my opponent has had some pretty... He's been pretty lucky, not gonna lie. He's had, like, these perfect hands. So, let's see. Does he find Keldeo in 5 water energies? I swear if he does, I am just going to be done. We can definitely get Gyarados back into play, but it'll be annoying. Do we have a computer search? We don't. Okay, so I can have the puzzle for that. Okay, Deluge. It looks like he didn't get it. Well, Lele could knock me out, right? He would need even more energies, though. 4, that's 80, 100. Please don't knock me out. That is a knockout. Why? How does he get 6 energies off of that? Oh my gosh, you actually gotta be kidding me right now. You actually gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh my gosh, bro, that is so funny. Not really, I'm actually really annoyed right now. That was incredibly stupid, and we just drew another Gyarados. Okay, we'll do these order pads first. Alright. So, we'll double puzzle. We'll get back computer search. So I computer search these two, drop him, do that. Make our order pad. So we computer search away Gyarados. We can put Lele down just to play it. Well, actually, does Lele knock him out? That's 120, 40. We could knock him out with Tapu Lele, actually. I kind of like that. We can knock him out with Lele. And then we can also pull off... I don't know. Oh, I might have screwed myself over. Wait. Am I doing enough damage? That's 120. 140, 160. Oh, I should have grabbed the Choice Band. Ah, whatever. We'll do the Gyarados then, I guess. I think I just screwed myself over there. I think it's fine. Yeah, I mean, what else really was I gonna grab with that? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I may have screwed myself, but who knows? Who knows? Alright, we gotta get one of our 2 DCs. We do have Energy Lotto, though, so I'm pretty confident we will hit it here. Though we are pretty low on cards, so we gotta be careful. We could win the game next turn with another Gyarados. So we'll just Venting Anger, knock out this Tapu Lele, and we'll see what he does. If he knocks out Gyarados, I don't know how to respond. I mean, I can definitely knock him out and win the game, but I'm going to be very annoyed because this dude has amassed 10 of his energies. What? So you got to be low on energies, or at least you got to have like 3 left. You probably have Fisherman, but you got to be kidding me. Please don't. Okay, so there's a Keldeo. He's going to need 5 energies, so... If he has, like, a Fisherman, I mean, that'll work. Shoot, dude. I mean, the fact that he's been able to respond with KOs of his own is kind of annoying. As long as we do not get End here, which, even if he does, we still have a Oranguru, we should be able to win the game here. So, the game should be won. Though my opponent was able to just respond with a knockout, really put some pressure on me, but it looks like as long as we don't see an N and we get a bad hand, we still have a Oranguru, so it's not that bad, but we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. Though, if he doesn't knock me out, I'll be very surprised, but gotta say, I'm impressed that my opponent has been able to keep up the knockouts. That's kind of insane. That is kind of insane, but it doesn't look like, looks like we're gonna come out on top. Hopefully that last card, if he has an N and a Water Energy, though, I am going to be very sad, because that's like the perfect hand he needs to actually prevent me from potentially winning the game next turn. And nope, just a Secret Sword, and I think that wraps up the game. Actually, shoot, no it doesn't. What am I saying? Because we have the DCEs in our hand still. There's no way to... We don't actually have game, do we? These 2 DCEs, I think, prevent me from winning. Because I can't attach them. Could end him. Yeah, I think we'll do this. We'll attack with Lele. We'll end him and hope to not get that DCE. If we get DC, you know, again, we're not going to win. We can end him to 3. It is 3 cards, so he's going to get a bigger hand, technically, but if we don't get one of those DCEs, we're okay. Lysander's pretty good. Ultra Ball is good. I am going to do Instruct for 1. Please don't be DC. Puzzle, okay. Might even play the puzzle. Because we don't have any other puzzles left, right? Yeah. So may as well play it. Lele DCE. I mean, that is game 2, because Lele can take out Keldeo. As long as it doesn't do Ace Roll or something, we should be good. So we can just Energy Drive him here. If we had Choice Band, we'd win, but we don't. We actually will win next turn if my opponent doesn't end me. So he's going to put down Keldeo. As long as there's no end or no healing, we should be good. But don't tell me you have even more energies to play, unless you have another superior, then I guess. But don't tell me you have, like... he still needs quite a bit of energies to take out Lele also. So there's that. So he's going to grab Tapu Fini, which is interesting. Probably thinning the deck. He probably has like a Sycamore here, I'm guessing, or a Juniper. He doesn't. Alright, and that is game. That was a pretty intense match, not gonna lie. My opponent was able to keep up the pressure, unfortunately, but we were able to still come out on top, because we were able to still get the Gyarados in play. We didn't get Gallade in play, but we didn't really need it there when we're not playing against Zoark. Even though Gallade is still good to get into play, but we had to keep getting Gyarados in place in order to take prizes, so there's a bit of a thing going on there. That is fine. We will find another game with our Gyarados deck here, of course. That match was pretty good, actually. Probably might have been a perfect game. So we'll see. So we're up against a Psychic deck. Garbodor is kind of scary because we do play a lot of items. And Gallade, which, you know, don't really do too well against Garbodor. So we start with Koko and Shaymin. Judging from our hand, we may potentially have the turn 1 here, depending on what we have. But if he's playing Garbodor, we're obviously in trouble. Like, Garbodor is pretty hard to beat, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, he's not. He might play Garbodor. I don't actually know what he's playing. So, very interested. So we'll do Battle Compressor. We'll dump 3 Magikarps. Actually, no, we'll dump Magikarp Gyarados. We'll play Acro Bike. We'll do this. Grab the Choice Band. That's fine. We put Archies in the discard, which is good. We will... I'll just put Magikarp down. I might have to do Shaymin if this doesn't get heads. Does get heads, okay. We can grab Computer Search then. And I think I will get probably a Oranguru again. Maybe the other Battle Compressor. Yeah, we'll get the other Battle Compressor. Because what if I, like, draw Gallade and stuff? Like, you know, what am I going to do with that? So we'll dump you. We'll dump you. And we'll probably just dump Maxie and Ball Trick. And we will via Seeker for the Archie's Ace in the Hole. Gallade again. You know, it's nice to have Gallade in play, but again, it's pretty bad in these type of matchups. And alright, and I think we will just pass. And the next turn, we'll come in with Venting Anger. Hopefully we can actually get a Lele next turn and knock out that Marini. So we'll see. He's going to do Encounter. Does he have anything? There's a Mewtwo. Not really much threatening here. So I'm either going to go straight for that Marini, or I'm going to try and take out like a Toxapex or a Trubbish, but we'll see. I still need to get a few things. Might even try and get Gallade in play, just in general. So there's Oricorio. We could... No, because he doesn't have a stadium. Never mind. Oricorio. So we'll just do this. Might even hold the hand, just so we can conserve Puzzle. I could even do just Flying Flip, but there's no point. So we'll just take him out. We'll hold the hand. I mean, there's really no need to play the hand, to be honest with you. We're not really doing it much anyway. So there's via Seeker. And Hopefully we can try and get Gallade into play at some point. I would like to use Gallade in this video. Maybe we could use it on Mewtwo. Who knows? But we'll see. He's actually going to play Eevee. He's going to go for Espeon. Espeon is a little, you know, a little scary. Not going to lie. But, again, the math is pretty good. But we needed all 4 Magikarps to take out that. So we'll see what happens. Another DCE. Wow. Alright, I think we're just going to... We could be a Seeker. We could end. No, he's only got 2 cards. I think we just Venting Anger. No rush. Trainer's Mail. That could help us get another Archies off. Could Psybeam me, which would be kind of annoying. It looks like he is going to do Psybeam. Lele. We'll play Lele. Okay, we have Lysander. We don't have Guzma, obviously, but... Just gonna check the deck. We have all our puzzles, which is good. So I think I'm just gonna grab Lele, probably for Maxie's and Ball Trick, just to get it out of here. I'm gonna try and attack him here. If we don't hit him, then so be it. Hey, nice. So we will knock out this Espeon next turn. We could even try and Flying Flip it, knock it out with a Choice Band. And that might be a little more practical, but it's fine. Gyarados definitely putting in work. He's gonna knock me out. He could do Divide on and knock out nothing, so he's gonna have the Psychic Key. I don't even think he knocks me out with Psychic. No, he does. Never mind. 120. I am dumb, but that's fine. Gyarados goes down. We can always Archie it into play, which I'm probably gonna try and do here. So we'll play Battle Compressor, get rid of the other Gyarados. I think that's it, to be honest. I kind of want to keep everything else. We'll do Mail. Perfect, 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 perfect. Sorry if you can hear noises. There's like a big snowstorm going on out. Not even, it's like a freezing rainstorm. So if you can hear that, do not mind that. But we will puzzle here for the computer search. Get rid of this, that, bench you, play that. Grab order pad. So, we'll computer search away Maxie's and Sycamore. Grab Oranguru. We'll bench the Oricorio. We'll play this. Get heads, and that will grab me Floatstone. Well, I could grab Choice Band, Flying Flip, knock him out. But you know what? This is the Gyarados show. This is not the show where we use anything else. And I kind of, honestly, I really do want to get Gallade in play. But we're going to Archies for the Gyarados because Gyarados is cooler, right? Gyarados is the monster from Rampage, so we are going to get Gyarados into play. Wouldn't mind Special Charge soon, too, if we get knocked out. But we'll go in, Venting Anger, knock out this Espeon, and let's see if my opponent is able to do anything about this situation that he's in. And Gallade order pad's fine. We can definitely pull off another Gyarados next turn if we get knocked out. So we're not going to be slowing down anytime soon. The pressure is going to keep coming on. He's going to put another Espeon in play. He could do another Psybeam if he really wants to. So we'll see if he does that. Nope, just a pass. And we drew Lysander. We don't have a knockout because we don't have all 4 Magikarps. But I will still do this just so I can get damage on this Espeon. Just say, hey Espeon, you need to take damage. So there you go. So we'll just put some more pressure on this Espeon. He hasn't even played any supporters. Okay, never mind. He plays a Hollow for 4. He can, again, confuse me, and I just have to try and heads to win the game. But if Gyarados goes down, it's not the end of the world. We can probably recover. In fact, I'm probably going to have to play an Ultra Ball now. Just so I can thin out the deck a little bit. Just in case we don't get the win next turn if we get Tails here. And never mind, we got Gyarados. Come on. Gyarados got heads. All good, we won the game. And I mean, we really consistent with the Gyaradoses and the Gallades, and you know, I like that. So I think overall that was a pretty good video. I think showed off the deck nicely. Not really much of a competitive game at the end there. The first game was really good because very, very back and forth. That first match was awesome. The second game was pretty weak. Obviously, my opponent really didn't do that much. No pressure at all. Even the confusion did nothing because we kept getting heads. But overall, it was a pretty good showcase of the deck, I think. So yeah. If anything, though, if I were to change anything about this deck before we end off the video, probably I wouldn't mind figuring out another, like, try and maybe put in, like, an Oranguru from Breakpoint. I do like having the ability to put back cards in your deck, especially in a deck like this. I think it would be good, so I think maybe take out one Maxie CIN and Ball Trick. We didn't even use Gallade there. Then again, we played against no Pokemon that were weak to fighting. But I wouldn't mind having resource management in this deck. It's a great attack. If you play against middle, it will help you quite a bit. And also, we have a lot more power thanks to, you know, resource management, get back all our resources. We won't get decked out as easily because this deck, you know, you have to burn so many cards to get one card in play you can deck out. So I think definitely this Oranguru would be a great addition to the deck. Though everything else I think is perfectly fine. I do like this list quite a bit. I like this deck. It is a fun deck. I like playing these Archie Maxie decks. But thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to help me on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit 3K subs by the summer. We're doing, you know, the sub growth has been great, so I gotta thank you guys for that. And I'll catch you guys on the PTCGO video. Peace out. Have a good day.